And what did we do in today's episode? We sold... Welcome to the show. I'm the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you episode 102 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos? Are recaps of all the vintage counter Star Wars action figures, playsets, vehicles, creatures, accessories, everything you need to fill holes in your collection. I just sold on eBay in a 7-day auction, starting on Sunday, ending on Sunday, starting on Sunday, ending on Sunday, forever. And what do we do on these videos? Well, we give price points. You know what these things are selling for in case you're in the market for these vintage counter items. We give shout outs to every single person that purchases from us. We have a feature on a specific action figure every single week so you can learn at home and be an informed collector about the COOs on the back of the legs, accessories that came with that figure, movie clips, and we go to Wikipedia to find out all the information you need to know about. And then we also have a random winner. Someone's going to win something here today, every single Wednesday on these episodes. My wife or my son, when he is in town, and he is in town, is going to look at all the action figures. I lay them out, and they randomly pick one of those items, and whoever is the person that purchased that random figure is going to receive some extra items in their package. And what do we do in today's episode? We sold 71 items for $4,100, which is an average of $57.75 per listing. It's unbelievable. Now, we had some big hitters. In this episode, we had a whole bunch of the 12-inch line. We had some graded action figures and a whole bunch of complete figures. So this is definitely a step up from what we normally would have here on the channel. And right here, you're seeing it. It's Jason, a two-time Daddy of the Week. It happened right here. And he's also a Trifecta Collecta. You'll hear about all that stuff when we get to Jason's items out of Iowa. You will see why he became the Daddy of the Week. He went absolutely nuts with the graded action figures for sure. But hang around. Wait till you get to his shout out and we'll see why he became the Daddy of the Week. And right here's the featured figure. It's Hoth Leia. We've not done anything on Hoth Leia before. I think now, once we complete Hoth Leia, that's it. We've done all of the Leias. We've done them all. And when we get to the person that purchased the Hoth Leia, we will do a whole feature. COOs, accessories, movie clips, all that kind of stuff will happen later on in this episode. If you love the Star Wars Daddy, you want to see more Star Wars content, show up in your feed. If you could do me one favor, please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content that we'll talk about in the outro of this video. There's also 2 promo codes happening right now. Daddy10 at checkout will give you 10% off with CAS if you want some items to be graded, or with Theory Sabers in case you have 15, 20, 25 friends that you're looking to get Christmas presents for this holiday season, and you need to get lightsabers. Use the code DADDY10 for all 25 of those sabers. There will be 3 commercials, 2 of which talk about the Daddy10 promo codes, and then there will be one about memberships. Memberships is the best way you can support a growing channel like mine, and it's the best way I can personally turn around. And thank you for that support, because we're giving away all kinds of free stuff. And on videos like today's videos with the eBay listings, we have substantial discounts on shipping costs if you purchase from me on eBay that pretty much pay for the membership itself. There will be a commercial that plays. Make sure to check that out. It'll go over all the other perks that you get of freebies and discounts and all kinds of cool stuff. You can also go down below in the description of this video. Click more once, click more twice. A hyperlink will go across the screen. Click it. You're going to find a link to my Twitch, my TikTok, my Instagram, my email address, the eBay link in case you want to participate on next week's video. And there's also membership link. If you click on it, doesn't mean you're signing up. It just will show you all the different tiers, the pricing, all of the free stuff that I'm giving away on this channel. It's like no other membership you've ever seen. And just in case you missed it, Sunday, Stormtrooper, Home Depot, we put it together. It's an animatronic. He's absolutely awesome, and I didn't have as much frustration with this one as I did with the Darth Vader, but we still had some frustrations. So please check out this video in case you missed it. All right, guys, that's it. We've said it all. We've done it all. Let's shut me up talking about myself and this show and let's get into what you're here for, the shout-outs, the price points, the giveaways, the accolades, everything that happens here on this episode. Let's get into all of these sales. Zane is a new buyer out of Illinois, and he's picked up for the first time with the Star Wars Daddy a couple of those 12-inch line figures, but one of them is only 8 inches. Uh-oh. It's a Jawa. He's near complete. He's everything but his blaster because we sold that separately, and he's 8 inches, but he's part of the 12-inch line from 1979. Went out for $77. That's pretty good, and then picked up that 12-inch. He's actually fully 12 inches. I measured, and he's the near complete Han Solo. Just missing his blaster, because I sold that separately as well from 1979. $31.99, probably a pretty good deal for Zane. And then we had 25 combined shipping because there was no discounts on these guys because we weren't sure how big these boxes would get with these bigger figures. William is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, getting free shipping on all of his items today because of that membership. And he's out of Virginia, and he's picked up 4 items. We've got a Stormtrooper, one of my favorite figures growing up playing with. It's a 2-line Hong Kong COO, all complete for $32. We've got Lobot. Does anybody care about Lobot this week? Sort of. $14.50. We've got that Hoth Stormtrooper, and he's not freezing because he has a skirt, he has his blaster. It is a split visor version. Very nice. $36. We got Lando. He's smiling. He's happy to go to Williams' collection. And he's all complete, nice condition for $21 and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member.
Trifecta Collecta.
Joe is a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the week. He's a Big Daddy member. He's a Trifecta Collecta. And he's picked up a gigantic lot of better than beaters. These are not beaters. They're better than that. They're not great, but they're not horrible. And there's, how many of these? 91 action figures, maybe some accessories popped in there, here and there, from 1977 to 1984. Quite a gigantic lot. Sold for $391 with only $15 shipping after his $10 discount. And normally, this probably would have made him another Daddy of the Week, but we had someone go nuts, as I talked about, Jason, which we'll be getting to here soon. When Darth Maul first lit that double-bladed saber, every Star Wars fan felt it. And with Theory sabers, you don't just watch it, you live it. Every swing hums like the movies. The weight feels real. You can almost smell the smoke from the sparks flying. These sabers are pure immersion for fans who grew up dreaming of that moment. You feel the darkness. Each ignition is raw power in your hands, built strong, balanced, and absolutely terrifying in the best way. From Yoda's flash of green to Vader's fury of red, every Theory saber captures the cinematic magic. These aren't toys, they're masterpieces. They're collector grade, combat ready, and made for the fans who never stop believing they could be a Jedi. So yeah, it's completely fine to be an adult with a lightsaber. Head to TheorySabers.com, use code DADDY10 at checkout, and get 10% off your order because, let's be honest, you can never own enough lightsabers from Theory Sabers. Scott is a new buyer out of Washington. The first item he's decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is an R2-D2. He's all complete. From 1977, the Hong Kong version. He's in decent shape. Went out for $18.50 and $6 shipping. Charles is a repeat buyer out of California. He's picked up 2 items today. We've got that Hammy Hammerhead. He's all complete in mint condition. Send this off for grading. Use the code DADDY10 at checkout. Get yourself 10% off that grading cost, and he went out for $27.90. Then picked up Boss. Does anybody care about Boss this week? Sort of. $14.50 and $7 combined shipping. Steven is a new buyer from down under. He's from Australia, and he has picked up, for the first time with the Star Wars Daddy, the 15-inch IG-88. It's your cartridge belt, the bandolier strap, and that went out for a total of $41 with $6 shipping plus whatever global shipping is charging him. Walter's a repeat buyer out of North Carolina, and he has picked up that 12-inch Stormtrooper, just missing the blaster, but in very nice condition. Tight limbs. It's actually a very decent-looking one, and went out for $63 with $15 shipping. John is a new buyer out of New York. And the first item he's decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is the Darth Vader's lightsaber from the 12-inch figure, but he's actually 15 inches. He is absolutely long and girthy, and he's from 1978, or this accessory is from 1978, and it went out for $58. That's pretty good, and $6 shipping. Jeremy's a new buyer out of California. He's picked up 2 items. He's got the prune face. He's all complete. It's a no COO figure, always in near mint condition. Beautiful. All complete. $52.79. That's awesome. Then picked up Darth Vader. And on that saber, he's got a tiny little bit of tip. Very small. A millimeter Peter, they call it. And he's near mint condition, though. The rest of him is beautiful. Went out for $26 and $7 combined shipping. Ryan is a brand new buyer out of Rhode Island. He lives in the same state as my bodybuilding member, Jason. Maybe they know each other. I don't know. But he's picked for the first time with Star Wars Daddy just an accessory that goes to the Millennium Falcon. It's that ramp part. And the middle tab is broken off. Went out for the starting bid price of only $10. That's fine. I got tons of these. Let's get them out of here. And $6 shipping. Alex is a repeat buyer out of Georgia. And he's picked up Nyan Num, however he pronounces his name, from 1983. It's a Hong Kong version, near mint condition, and all complete. Very nice figure. And it went out for, I can't even see the price. There it is, $23.49 with $6 shipping. Justin's a brand new buyer out of California. And he had a whole bunch of notes for me, all kinds of stuff on how I should send things and how quickly and everything else. I know he just wants the package as quickly as possible, but that happens already with the Star Wars Daddy. And what else? And the tracking number automatically goes into eBay. So listen, Justin, your first time purchasing with the Star Wars Daddy, you don't have to worry about me. Everything is handled in the correct order. What'd you pick for the first time with Star Wars Daddy? It's just a box for the 12-inch Luke Skywalker. And the box is in great condition, and it went out for $75 with $12 shipping. Monty is a brand new buyer out of California. Man, lots of Californias right now. And his first purchase of the Star Wars Daddy is going to be for an 8-inch figure, a little bit smaller, the R2-D2. And it's the blue Death Star plans, that part that goes right in his back. And that went out for $31 with $6 shipping. Dean is a repeat buyer out of Colorado. And he has decided to pick something for a very large figure. The largest of them all, 15 inches. It's unheard of. The IG-88, and it's his laser pistol weapon. Not the rifle, but the laser pistol is what this one was. Went out for the starting bid price of $100 with $6 shipping.
Feature figure.
All troop carriers will assemble at the north entrance. The heavy transport ships will leave as soon as they're loaded. Only 2 fighter escorts per ship. The energy shield can only be opened for a short time.
Transport, this is Solo. Let her take off. I can't get to you. I'll get her out on the Falcon. Come on.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Captain Turner.
Mike!
This bucket of bolts is never going to get us past that blockade.
This baby's got a few surprises left in her, sweetheart.
See?
Someday you're going to be wrong, and I just hope I'm there to see it.
Trifecta Collecta.
Will, Darth Tuba, YouTube, check him out. He does unboxing videos all the time. He goes to Walt Disney World all the time as well. More than he does unboxing videos. He's in Walt Disney World, and he buys from me all the time. He does unboxing videos of the things he buys from me, so make sure to check him out. And he's picked up a whole bunch of items, one of which is a feature, which we just saw, but this one has 5 Leias. He bought a collection of Leias that are every single Leia that was released. We've got the Bespin Leia. We got the sexy Leia Bouche. We've got Leia Organa. We've got the combat poncho Leia. And then we've got that feature, which is the Hoth Leia. And all these went out for an unbelievably low price. Probably the steal of the day, but we'll probably give it to somebody else because he's already got the feature happening here right now. But this went out for only $12.50. He also picked up Bob, the Rebel Commander. He's all complete near mint condition. $17.17. He picked up 3 Biker Scout Troopers. He got a little bit of yellowing here in different degrees. There's more sunburn on some of them and a little bit less on some. $31 for those 3 figures. We've got a Hoth Han Solo. He's in a blue jacket because Kenner put him that way, even though he's supposed to be in a brown jacket because that's what he's wearing in the movie. $22.50. We've got a Bespin security guard, and he is tan, more tan than you've ever seen. $17.50. And then he picked up for the 12-inch Han Solo the laser pistol accessory, and that went out for $36. And then I think he had free shipping because he's a Trifecta Collecta.
Trifecta Collecta.
James is a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week. He's a Big Daddy member, and he has picked up for the 15-inch gigantic IG-88, the laser rifle. So this is the rifle accessory, and it went out for the starting bid price of $100. He also got, right here, you're seeing it, the Star Wars ornament, the Star Wars Daddy ornament. It is the Death Star in a very clearish, ice-looking 3D printed ornament, and we've got felt little loopy-doop on it that goes on the tree. It's in a beautiful box with the sticker on it. It's an incredible item. He picked that up for $20. That's only for members, and so we got that, and then he sent me a whole bunch of extra cash. He just sends me cash and says, surprise me. So we got a whole bunch of extra figures in his box and free shipping because he's a Trifecta Collecta. Mark is a brand new buyer, a brother from down under, from Australia. It's international. I'm not sending it international. I'm sending it here to the States, and then eBay is going to take care of that through the global shipping program. And he's picked up 2 of the 12-inch line, one of which is a little bit smaller. Be careful. Let's not compare. It's the 8-inch R2-D2, and he's just missing the Death Star plan and the pink instruction thing. That was sold separately. We already saw some of that happen. And that went out for $66. Nice condition. I think a little looser limbs, but still nice. And then also the 15-inch. Whoa, we're getting big now. 15-inch Chewbacca. And he's missing everything because I sold those separate, but he's in near mint condition. And it's the Hong Kong CO on the back of his back, not Korea. It's the first time I think with all these I had, even from the $45,000 collection where I had like 15 of these guys, they all had Korea on their back. It's the first time I saw a Hong Kong listed. So I don't know if they came from separate factories or what, but it went out for only $10.50 with $27 shipping, plus whatever the global shipping is charging him. But that Chewbacca is the steal of the day.
Steal of the day.
James is a brand new buyer out of California. And the first time he's decided to pick the Star Wars Daddy is the biggest, the longest, the most incredible 15-inch IG-88 figure. He's missing all of his accessories because we sold those separately here today, but it's from the 12-inch line, of course, 1980. This thing is incredible. It went out for only $128.50. I figured it was going to go way more than that, and then only $15 shipping.
Daddy of the week.
Trifecta Collecta.
And you've been seeing him right here. It's Jason out of Iowa, a 2-time Daddy of the Week. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member. He's also a Trifecta Collecta. And he went absolutely nuts. He's my buddy. He's my pal. He hops into my gaming streams every now and then. And he is very generous. He loves to hear the female go crazy when he sends super chats. She has the sexiest voice you've ever heard. And we always have these words of the day and crazy stuff happening. But he is awesome, and I love his participation. And he went nuts. He purchased every single loose graded figure that I had today. Let's just slam through them. He's picked up the AT-AT driver, not the AT-AT. It's the AT-AT. You're going to find out right after this shout-out why we call it the AT-AT. And it's with the red logos. It's UKG graded 85%. It's incredible for $128.39. We've got that Emperor, that wrinkly old Emperor, AFA graded 80, pretty nice, near mint condition. Went out for $102.50. We've got that Chief Sherpa. I wanted to keep this in my collection because it's a very limited type of COO on this one, and it's a grade 85 by CAS, near mint condition. It's a no COO. It's this tiny little bump that is on the back of his leg, and of course the high grade. I wanted to keep it, but I can't keep everything. I got to sell it. $138.49. We've got, oh, guess what? An AT-AT Commander, and it is your Spanish PBP with a scarred COO on the back of the leg in near mint condition from UKG, 85% for $127.50. That's a pretty good deal. And then we've got Carl. It's the Rebel Soldier. He's AFA graded 85. What a grade. Near mint condition. It's a beautiful item for $112.50. Then we've got this. I'd never even seen these before, but I have 4 of them, and I gave one away to my members in a live stream. And then now we're selling this one. I've got 2 more left. It is a Jedi rack pack of 45 sealed cards from 1983 by Topps. They're just stacked in there. It's a pretty cool little item for $23.40. Then we're back to the graded items. We've got one of my favorite figures of all time, Bespin Luke Skywalker. It is a grade 75 plus, which is not the best grade, but still nice. And it went out for $130.03. That's awesome. And then we got another Rebel Soldier. It's Carl again. This one's loose, and he's all complete from 1980 for $14.50. And it says that he paid $72 in shipping. So I think I've got to go in and refund him some money. That's what I've got to do. He's going to get, let's see what he's going to get discounted. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, he's going to get 100% of that refunded. He just got $72 off his shipping because he's a Trifecta Collecta Big Daddy member. Hey, Carl. Yeah, Bob. Where's the at? Where's the at? Yeah. Where's the at? Hey, Carl. Yeah, Bob. Do you know where the AT-AT is at? Oh, yeah. I think Kenny parked that AT-AT 3 icebergs down. Kenny parked the AT-AT 3 icebergs down? Yeah, Bob? Hey, Carl. Kenny never made it to the Rebel transport during that invasion. He was massacred. Come to think of it, Carl, none of us made it to the Rebel transport. We all died. Yeah, I remember now. I was terrified when Vader came strolling in and force crushed me through that wall of icicles. It was quite a scene. Kinda makes this entire conversation not make much sense, does it? Graham is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he is out of Iowa, and he's picked up a whole bunch of items. They're all 12-inch line except for one part. Let's get the part out of the way. It's a Millennium Falcon part, and it is that entire vertical cannon setup, the chair, and all that stuff, and that went out for the $13. And then here's all the 12-inch stuff. We got a 12-inch Stormtrooper laser rifle. It went out for $50. We've got a 12-inch C-3PO, and he is in near mint condition, beautiful, tight joints, $51. We've got the laser pistol for the 15-inch Boba Fett, and went out for $31.99. We've got an incredible 12-inch Luke Skywalker. This thing was beautiful. He got a steal on this one for only $17.50. He then picked up the 12-inch Luke Skywalker lightsaber. We needed that part to go with the Luke Skywalker, and it went for $33. And then he picked up the 15-inch Darth Vader. He is just missing his saber, which we sold separately. And then he has this cool chain that was put on, a black chain to connect his cape. And that went out for $20.50. That's a pretty good deal as well. And he only paid $15 shipping after, I don't know, $40 or something waived in his shipping cost because he is a Big Daddy member. Hey, it's me, Carl, a Rebel soldier. And I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships. Bob is a repeat buyer out of Pennsylvania, and he has picked up Chewbacca, the regular size Chewbacca. It's the Taiwan version, near mint condition and all complete, round for $19.50 with $6 shipping. Okay, random winner's happening. My son is here in town for Thanksgiving, and he's looking right now at these figures. Who is he going to choose? We don't know. He's thinking about it. It's happening. He's bent over. He's picked out a figure, and it's an Ugnaught with the purple smock. Unbelievable. Why'd you pick out the Ugnaught with the purple smock?
Because he looks different.
Because he looks different. All right, we are about equality and caring for those that don't look exactly like us. And congrats to the winner. Gabriel is a repeat buyer out of Texas, and he was the random winner. My son picked out the Ugnaught. It's right here. He picked this up. He's getting a whole bunch of extra items in his package, and this Ugnaught is a purple smock. It's in from 1980, all complete, nice condition, $25. He also picked up a Klaatu. The skirt has a little bit of issue. It was already a thin skirt. Now it's a super thin skirt. You're going to see things you don't want to see. Don't look too closely. $21. We've also got Squiddy, Squidward, Squidhead. He's all complete, and he's in mint condition. It's beautiful. Send it off. Use that code DADDY10 at checkout. It was CAS. Get this thing graded. Went out for $30. We got a Forloam. He's all complete, and he is the Hong Kong version. Nice condition, $21, and you're hearing it. My favorite sound effect. We love this sound effect. It's the Good Morning Guard Pig, and he's in near mint condition. It's the Hong Kong version, all complete, for $33 and $10 combined shipping. Franck is from France. It's going international, and he's a repeat buyer, and we've picked up. I love that eBay finally is telling me where these people are from, instead of me saying, I have no idea where these guys are from. But I'm so grateful to know where these things are all headed across the world. It's awesome. So he's going to France, and he's picked up the 12-inch Luke Skywalker grappling hook. We needed that, and it went out for $45 plus $6 shipping plus the global shipping costs. Parlez-vous français? Bonsoir, Julie Poupée. Richard is a new buyer out of Canada. He's a Canuck. And this is going right over the border immediately. And what did he pick for the first time with the Star Wars Daddy? It's a Lego. Thank goodness somebody's purchasing these Legos. They're all sealed, these things I'm selling. We got a whole bunch available right now that are Star Wars, old Star Wars Legos. Not Legos. It's actually Lego. Lego is plural, and it's singular. Don't mess that up. It's Lego. And he picked up 75277. It's Boba Fett's helmet. It's all sealed from 2020. It's already retired. Disney retired it, went out for $80 with $20 shipping plus whatever the global shipping program is charging him.
Trifecta Collecta.
Creative Woman is a repeat buyer, a past Daddy of the Week, a Big Daddy member. Trifecta Collecta has picked up a bunch of items. We've got that Cloud Car Pilot, near complete. Why is it near complete? It's missing something. What? How did we lose these accessories? We'll find out after this shout out. You'll find out where all these accessories went. But it does have the normal pilot blaster, the gray one, and it went out for $18.50. We've got the normal size 3.75 inch. He's very intimidated next to the 15-inch. It makes him feel very inferior. His wife is not happy with this IG-88. It's in near mint condition, all complete, went out for $21.50, and then outside of eBay. She picked up 2 Emperor's Royal Guards, the Taiwan versions that are all complete. Picked those up for, I think, $70 plus some shipping. I think that's what we had on those. And then free shipping on these other 2 figures. So they all just put in the same box, and it's all covered. And that's it.
Where are my accessories? They're gone.
Where are those accessories? There's 5 places those accessories can be. It's popping up somewhere on the screen. The first place is it's still in an old vintage vacuum that never got cleaned out, never got thrown away. It's up in the attic. It's down in the basement in a scary spot that nobody wants to go extract it from. So it's going to stay there forever. And there's accessories sitting inside of it if somebody would just go up there and open up that vacuum. The second place it could be is it's in a landfill because someone did clean out the vacuum way back in the day. Yeah, your mom. She kept cleaning it out and throwing it in the garbage, and there go the accessories, one week after another, gone, gone, gone. Third place, your parents, they're old school. They've never changed the carpet. They had shag carpet. It's stuck somewhere in shag carpet at your old house that they've never moved out of. They still live in the same house, and they still have the shag carpet there. They just refuse to do any upgrades. And it's in somewhere, these little tiny accessories are hidden in the shag carpet if somebody would just go and look through. Number 4, the 4th place this could have been is it exploded. You were so excited when you got your mint on card figures that you could not wait when you were driving home from Toys R Us. And you opened those in the car, and the accessories flew right out the window, went down between the seats, they're gone. And you probably didn't even know there were accessories because they're so small, but when you open it up, you're just like, oh, I guess this figure doesn't come with an accessory. And you didn't have the internet, so you didn't know that these figures came with these accessories because they flew out so quickly. You didn't even know they came with them. And number 5, the last way that you lost these accessories when you were a kid is when you were younger. In the middle of the day in the summer, you were digging trenches in your lawn so you could replay these scenes from Star Wars. You had your play sets out there, you had your vehicles, you set up the good guys on one side, the bad guys on the other. A big battle scene was about to happen, so you built trenches and all kinds of cool stuff in the lawn, And then your mom comes out because it was close to dinner time, and she said, "Oh my gosh, what have you done? Dad's coming home for dinner, and he is going to lose his mind. Quick, bury the trenches back up." So you quickly are like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to get spanked." And so you buried them up. And then you realize after you'd buried them that you were missing some accessories. You're missing some figures. Where's C-3PO? Where's the Gamorrean guard pig? They're gone. And then you just eventually forgot that you'd buried them because your dad was home now for the weekend. And so a few days went by and you weren't going to go out there and try to dig them up. You had to make sure it looked like nothing had ever happened. And then when Monday came around, you were at the water park, and then you just completely forgot about it on Monday. But that's where all those accessories are, all 5 locations they could be. Fred is a repeat buyer out of New York and is a Daddy member, getting free shipping on this action figure today. And he has picked up that Rebel Commando, all complete. It is the China version in near mint condition for $26 and free shipping because he's a Daddy member. Greg is a new buyer out of Missouri. And the first item he's decided to pick up the Star Wars Daddy is a 15-inch Chewbacca crossbow laser rifle. That part, that accessory, that weapon, $47 with $6 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Chuck is a repeat buyer, a past day of the week, a Big Daddy member, a Trifecta Collecta out of Arizona, has picked up 2 items. Has picked up that low gray. It's the Macau version, mint condition. Send it off to be graded. Use that code Daddy10 and get yourself a lightsaber over there at 30 Sabers. Daddy10 as well. You need one. This one is beautiful. Send it off to be graded. $26.90. Then got a C-3PO. It's able to stand, so it must be in nice condition. Who knows how nice. But went out for only $13.50, so must have had loose limbs, and then free shipping because he's a Trifecta Collecta. Chris is a repeat buyer out of Washington. That'll help save me some costs on the shipping. Has picked up a whole bunch of items. We've got a speeder bike. It's the Taiwan version. I think it's missing 1 flap is all it's missing. The flap on the back went out for $19.50. Then he picked up the instruction manual for the speeder bike, and that went out for $13. We've got an FX7 with a red eye. He's all complete in mint condition. Beautiful. Send it off to be graded. Daddy10 at checkout. $18. And then we also got that Hoth survival kit, grappling hook and belt. It's in beautiful condition. Went out for $11.50. That is a steal. And then $11 combined shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Robert is a repeat buyer. He's a past day of the week. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's out of Ohio. And he picked up a whole bunch of items outside of eBay. He asked for stormtroopers. He asked for Hoth stormtroopers. He asked for TIE fighter pilots and AT-AT drivers, all kinds of stuff. It was like $190 worth of action figures. We sent him a whole big collection of them. And then he picked up the kind of the same figures here today. We've got an AT-AT driver with the orange logos. He's all complete in nice condition for $20. And then a TIE fighter pilot. And that is all complete from 1982. Nice condition, $28.75. Robert, thanks, my man. William is a repeat buyer out of Florida, and he has picked up something for a 15-inch Boba Fett. It's the backpack accessory. It comes with the rocket, and one of the little tabs is a little broken it's coming loose on the rocket. It's using different string, and it's missing this little tab piece. Otherwise, it's all pretty nice. It was beautiful if everything had been in one piece there on this thing, but it still went out for $82 with $6 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Shane is a repeat buyer. He's a past day of the week. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's picked up a bunch of items. He picked up something outside of eBay, which was the cape for the 15-inch Boba Fett. I think it went out for $60. I think that's what we said. And then he picked up a 15-inch Chewbacca ammunition belt bandolier. It's all complete. Went out for $42. And then he picked up the pink electronic circuit card, is what it's officially called, for the 12-inch line 8-inch R2-D2. So the pink thing that looks like, you think it's a Death Star plans, but it's not. It is an electronic circuit card. Went out for $46. Then he got the 15-inch Boba Fett. He needed it. And it's from 1979. All very nice. Came with a belt as well. And went out for $33. Unbelievable. Thanks, my man. Richard is a brand new buyer out of New Hampshire. And the first time he's decided to pick the Star Wars Daddy is 4 bombs from the 15-inch IG-88. Had a whole bunch of these. They got some meld marks on them, as they typically do. And that's some of the melting that happens because the bandolier strap, for some reason, those compounds, the plastics did not like each other. And they would create these flat spots, kind of like melted parts. But the bombs have some of that happening on them. $63.99 with $6 shipping. And now just an honorable mentions for some items that haven't been paid for at the time of making this video, well after 24 hours after these items ended. It's Thomas. He's a brand new buyer. He picked up the 8-inch Jawa Ionization Blaster. That's what it's called, the Ionization Blaster, for the 12-inch line figure. He's only 8 inches, of course. And that went out for $56 with $6 shipping.
In a galaxy where legends were born, the most iconic brand collaboration shaped pop culture for generations. But for over a decade, there's been silence. Until now. Introducing the Ultimate Alliance, Star Wars Daddy, and Collector Archive Services. Use code DADDY10 and get 10% off your next CAS submission. Why choose CAS for grading? Because they grade more collectibles than anyone else, with blazing fast 90-day turnaround times, the best customer service, best pricing in the industry. Preserve your legacy, protect your collection. Star Wars Daddy and CAS, the collab we've been waiting for.
All right, we did it. We got through those 71 items. We had $4,100 come in the door. It's awesome. An average of what, $57.75. An incredible weekend, and I think we got another incredible weekend coming up. And as I say that, we might as well check out what's happening with eBay. Look at all these items. We have more 12-inch line figures. We have more loose graded figures. We have more action figures that are all complete. It's quite a week happening right now. I think there's like 60-some items. So make sure to check out these items right here. And if that was too quick for you, go down below in the description of this video. Click more once, click more twice. You're going to see a hyperlink that goes across the screen. Click that. Join me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, my email address, eBay link in case you would like to participate because you saw all the fun that we're having here on these episodes. You're like, oh, man, if I'm going to buy something, I got to buy from the Star Wars Daddy because I want a shout out. I want to hear my name. I want to see all these cool things. I want a chance to win items. Well, that's down below in the description of this video and those links. And then there's also the membership link. I'm sure you saw the commercial. Man, what an incredible commercial. We're working on a new one, I promise. We're working on a new one because that one's been around for quite a while. But please, get your discounts. We're giving away free stuff. Make sure to check out those links. And then you saw the codes. Daddy10 at checkout gives you 10% off with Theory Savers with CAS. So obviously you want to broaden your collection because you need those sabers. You want to grade things. Well, it's all right there. Daddy10 at checkout. Congrats to my man Jason being a 2-time Daddy of the Week at Trifecta Collecta. Absolutely incredible. He bought all of the graded figures as you saw, and we got a whole bunch more graded figures this week. I'm sure you saw that, Jason. Get excited. You might be a 3-time Daddy of the Week coming up. It'll be absolutely amazing. If you could, if you liked your shout out, if you just love this video, you love the Star Wars Daddy, do what you can to help this channel. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all of this upcoming content. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. No videos. Friday, we're going to have a card rip. It's just a fun video. Nothing serious, but it's the Andor series cards from 2023 in Topps. Okay, so I open up a box. We look through it. There are some cards I actually do take from this unboxing, and I've already sent them off to PSA. So there are some cool cards. You're going to want to see that on Friday. Saturday's my bloopers. I'm sure there's plenty of them. There's probably a bunch of them at the end of this video. And then we compile them all for the week. We put them into a nice little short, and that gets pumped out on a TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Sunday is a $5,000 Star Wars collection unboxing. And it has all the potential in the world. Then it turns into a disaster. And then somehow, I would never have bet on it, it all gets salvaged. It turns around. It 180s. So make sure to find out why that happened. And members, you're going to want to check out this video because there's tons of items that you might want to claim before they get onto eBay, which is one of your perks. Because there's chaos here on eBay. It's a guarantee. If you just watch the video and you reach out to me and say, hey, Star Wars Daddy, I want that Imperial shuttle. I would like that Sandcrawler vehicle. Well, that's possible. It could happen in this video. And my members have the ability to claim those items or at least ask for pricing. And then I give them that pricing. And if they agree to it, they get to avoid sales tax. And I get to avoid eBay fees because we handle those transactions outside of eBay. But that Sunday video is going to be pretty epic. Make sure to check it out. All right, guys, that's it. We've said it all. We've done it all. I appreciate all of your likes, your comments, everything you did to help push this channel out there. You can even hype this video. There's the option to hype videos. Hype this video. That would be incredible. And I hope everybody has an incredible Thanksgiving. And I do appreciate if you bid and you didn't win. If you weren't a winner today, but you still went in there and you bid, I appreciate that. It helps get all these items up to retail prices, which helps this resell business. And I do appreciate that. All right, guys, that's it. Let's see what's on my shirt. Oh my gosh. Oh, what an incredible, like, comic-looking shirt with Darth Vader. We got Boba Fett, some Stormtroopers. What an incredible shirt. Happy Thanksgiving. And who is your daddy? Which is which is awesome, and and that means I made a killing. What? Hold your horses, everybody. Hold your wiener. In your mint condition, it has part of the tip, but big chunk has been big chunky piece of. And we've got almost barely any tip. I don't even know if that made sense. Almost any barely tip. What is wrong with me? Do people know what a millimeter Peter is? And the first thing he's find out after this, what is it called? It's called your you piece of. It's called a what? She picked up 2 royal emperors. She picked up 2 royal. Okay, so use that, you dummy.